All right, these are 1-1 notes. Some more notes, that is, on points interior, exterior, and planes. It's the 1-1 notes. Objectives: you'll be able to determine if a point is in the interior of an angle or the exterior of an angle. Determining the quadrant of a coordinate is in. You'll also be able to graph a given coordinate on a 10 by 10 plane. So right here we have an angle. Something you've seen before. Sometimes the line segments, the two line segments that make the angle, they might stop. One could stop and one could continue going, or both of them could continue going to make that angle. The inside of the angle, in other words, what I have here, drawing in red, this inside of the angle is called the interior of an angle. What I'm drawing here in blue is the exterior part of the angle. The interior of an angle is always less than 180 degrees. The exterior of an angle is always greater than 180 degrees. Okay, so now with these angles, we have to determine if a coordinate, this coordinate that I got right here, is it on the interior of an angle, on the angle itself, or on the exterior of the angle, meaning on the outside of that angle. Alright, let's do an example or two. So look at number 1 here, this point right here. I'll make it red. This red point right here. Is it on the inside of the angle, the interior, on the angle, or on the exterior? Well, you can see that this red point is on the angle itself. So number 1 would be C. That's where the red point is. Number 2, we have our angle right here. The interior of the angle is what I did here in red. It's on the inside. Since this point P, it falls on the inside of the angle, that means it's on the interior of the angle. Number 3. This is looks to be a right angle. This point P, it's on the inside of that angle, so 3 is C, interior. 4, point P, it's on the inside of that angle, so it's on the interior. Now, what if we change it up a little bit? Let's make this disappear. Alright, I made that disappear. Let's say we have another point here. That blue point, to give you an example of an exterior, so it's on the outside. This point here in blue, that's an exterior point. This point over here, that's on the outside of the angle, so that's another example of an exterior point. So in this case, these two blue points are on the exterior. Let's look at number 5 here. State the quadrant or axis that each point lies in. So we got this point, or the coordinate 5, 3. That means 5 to the right, 3 up. So it's this blue point right here. Now we have to remember what the quadrants are. The top right-hand quadrant is known as quadrant 1. The top left-hand quadrant is quadrant 2. The bottom left-hand quadrant is quadrant 3. And the bottom right-hand quadrant is quadrant 4. When we plot this point, it's in quadrant 1. So the answer for this one, the coordinate 5, 3, is in quadrant 1. Look at that quadrant, or number 6 here. It's the coordinate -1, 3. So that means 1 to the left, 3 up. Once again, I write in my quadrants. You could see it's in quadrant 2. If you didn't catch it before, the quadrants are separated by the x-axis and the y-axis. That's how you could split apart those different quadrants there. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So this coordinate negative 1, 3, it's in quadrant 2. So 6 is A. Looking at number 7, we have the coordinate 3, negative 6. That means 3 to the right, down 6. So 3, negative 6, that's option D. So number 7 is D. Number 8, we have the coordinates 7, negative 9, so 7 to the right and down 9. That falls right here. So it looks like it's W, point W, so it'll be option A for number 8. Number 9, we have negative 9, 4 up. So that's right here, that's point R. It has a little R next to it. So point R is option D. So that's the answer to number 9. Number 10, we have 6, negative 4. So 6 to the right, 4 down. That would be J. So option C for number 10. Alright, hopefully this helped you. This is some extended notes here for 1-1 in geometry. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll be happy to help you out. Or just come to Extra Help. I'll be happy to help you out there too. Alright, have yourself a good night.